When I heard that if you grow up poor in the city of Charlotte, you have less than a 5% chance to get out of poverty. As an elected official, that's an issue that should keep you up at night. That's an issue that you should make as a priority in your administration to help those families who are disconnected. And so I'm not new to poverty. I'm not new to working on tough issues. Prior to going to the legislature, being chair of the Charlotte Housing Authority, I understand what families are struggling with here in the city of Charlotte. And so it's not about title. It's about service and how do we meet those needs. One of the projects that I was able and fortunate enough to work on is Renaissance West Division, where we took the former Boulevard homes and we converted that into mixed income housing and created an educational village. You see, education is the key to help lifting our families and kids out of poverty. But if we as a city are not focused on those critical issues and we get distracted with national issues, we can't help the families in this city who need it most.
So what's going on in our community is going on across the country. We've got people that have moved to the suburbs that have now recognized that that's a long way to drive in, and they want to be in a place that's very different. And Charlotte has been really, really fortunate to be able to build an inner city. But yes, when we build those neighborhoods and new people move into them, as a result, we have increased housing values. We have things that we have to change around that community. So I think gentrification is happening. The question is, what can we do about it? Now, I remember my friend Malachi Green saying to me once, he said, you know, God, gentrification isn't all that bad. Just think about all that money. They can send their kids to college. And I'd never thought about it that way. But when it happens in a wholesale way to a neighborhood, when it displaces seniors that have lived and invested years living there, I love Malachi, but he missed that one on that one. We really do have to think about gentrification. Now, one of the things about it is, what can we do? We've got to support people that are being displaced from their housing. That means that we have to do more renovations. We have to give more opportunities for them to repair their homes. This year's budget includes additional money for the renovation of senior housing in those neighborhoods where gentrification is occurring. And that's the way that the city can work on it. Now, what we really need is to work with the state to change how the taxation laws are in our state that don't allow citizens to have a deduction on their property taxes. If we could get the state to help us in that way, we wouldn't be talking about gentrification. We'd be talking about neighborhoods where seniors live and help people that are young grow up. Thank you.
I would like to just comment that I too knew the late Malachi Green. And two things about Malachi. One is that he loved the community. He loved our people. And two, he served us. The third thing is that Malachi understood from a small business perspective that economic development is the key to helping our families in the city with gentrification. And let's be clear, gentrification is not new. This has been happening in the city of Charlotte for years. Because of social media and other things, now it's really decided to come to light. But I just want to make sure that we put in perspective that as a city, if we have that as a priority and as a state legislator, then the city should put that as a part of their legislative agenda and make it a priority. This is the first time that I'm hearing about it. And so this is the kind of challenge and the issues that we're going to have going forward, because we need transparency and we need accountability in our local government.
And I'm going to agree with my good friend Joe Ford here. It is something that he probably hadn't heard about, but it's happening every day here in our city. And I live here and see it every day. And it is a part of our discussions. But more importantly, right now, the women that I've talked to in Plaza Midwood, over off of Remount Road, when they say people are coming and knocking on their doors in the middle of the day, scaring them because they want to buy their homes, we've got to do something about that. So yes, it will be in a legislative package when I am your mayor. Thank you.